Game? There's game. Okay. I don't know what the hell's going on there. We're back. That shit hardcore crashed. I bet you there's a driver update. I can almost guarantee there's a driver update. But whatever. It's fine, it's fine. Totally fine. Okay, so the thumbnail is gonna be a little bit different for now, but that's alright. We'll just finish up the stream and then fix everything after the fact. But we're back. Not really sure what happened there. Probably just a driver update. Oh man, controller is not working. Bruh. Alright, fine. Let's save state. Picky. Close that out. Oh yeah, like hardcore closed out. Okay, understandable. Okay. We should be good to go. Hey, Merry Christmas, you guys. How you doing? Sorry, it's kerfuffled, but... This shit is jank as fuck. I'm sorry. I apologize. But Merry Christmas. How you guys doing? Oh, wait, shit. Hold on. Oh. That's not good. Load state? Bring us back, please. We're good. We're all good. I'm feeling hella embarrassed now, because, like, my whole shit just completely took a shit, and, yeah. Is it good now? I didn't do anything with it, so I don't know. Jesus, cryptic. Here, I'm gonna do this as well. There we go. Okay. Yeah, gold bat. But crow bat is where it's at. Unfortunately, I don't even think I have either. Okay. Perfect. Awesome. But yeah, what are you guys doing today? Whoa. I don't remember these guys being here. Alright, whatever. Oh, there's a person I can fight. Hello. Kind sir. Got more drugs. I heard about it. I didn't watch it. But I think Gunter went over, right? Tapped him out. Or made him pass out, I guess. Awesome. Me and Blue are going to be heading over to the grandparents' house for Christmas Eve dinner, and then probably heading back here. I don't know if I'll stream later tonight, but I wanted to get the stream in early just in case I didn't. Wally World. Oh, that's annoying. Come on, John, you know better than that. Like, I'm glad he had fun with his last match, but at the same time, like, still professional. Jesus. About what I expected to have happen. We'll go out to Venusaur. There we go. I gotta get the experience. Cut that out. And then go back to... we'll go out to Yuki. I haven't really gotten any context, but maybe you guys can help me out as to which sounds better. Because, like, I hate cutting the sound out, but otherwise, whenever I speed it up to get through those annoying parts, you know, obviously it just sounds like this. Like, I'd rather play at this speed, but... yeah, that doesn't really make much sense for his character, you know? Oh god, I forgot he's low. Okay, well, that's not good. Let's do some better things than that. Fuck it. That is what they're what they're trying to pull, yeah. I've never really thought of him as, like, you know, that much of a main event guy. Like, I know what they're pushing for, but I just don't see it. And, like, that's nothing against Jay. It's just I don't really care much from... God damn. There you go. Like, I've always preferred Jimmy over Jay. But even so, his character has just completely gone through the mud. Not you, okay. I feel like Gunther was already there, though. Like, it's kind of like the Brock situation. I don't feel like beating John really did anything for his character. And, you know, like, he'll always be said, oh, I'm the one who beat John Cena and everything like that. But, I don't know, like, I don't know how I would want John to lose, I guess is my main problem. Oh, alright. Well, that's good. Some people don't like it, think it's annoying, so I try to give the peoples what they want. But that's good to know. How would you want to see him beaten? Because I can't really think of an alternative, you know what I mean? Like what, just have Randy RKO him 5 times and then, you know. Because maybe it comes down to who beat him as well. More drugs. I mean, really, I don't know what WWE's rule is with AEW talent, but at this point, I don't even think they really need to release him. Like, they probably could do some type of Forbidden Door nonsense. Like, I know it's normally off limits for AEW, but it's Edge we're talking about, you know? It's not exactly, it's not exactly a indie babyface or whatever. I personally would love to see it. And I don't see John ever, you know, doing things outside of WWE. I just don't think he would do that. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I think it'd probably be WWE that's, like, putting the kibosh on everything. I mean, in fairness, would you? Like, personally, I don't really think they need to have this blood feud or whatever against AEW, because, yeah, they're your most, like, likely talent, or their most likely competition, but at the same time, WWE is still orders of magnitude better than AEW in pretty much every way. Like, it doesn't have the budget that it has, like, I don't think they need to do this, you know? I think everyone can work together and still make a profit. I think I already fought you. Yeah. True. I think competition is probably good for any situation, honestly. It gives it brings the best out of people. Like, oh, well, their product is amazing. You know, we need to up the score if we want to get better. And the same thing is said for anything, really. Like, obviously, it can be like, oh, well, you know, they did better than this one, and, you know, this brand sucks. But it's not really about that. You know, it's just about telling the best stories and giving the best matches. I think the main problem that a lot of people have with AEW, at least for the WWE perspective anyway, is that there is a lot of talent in AEW that WWE would just never even think of hiring, you know? Like, there's a lot of people there that they're not really superstars. And that's not even to say, like, there aren't comedy characters that couldn't be in WWE. It's like Scotty 2 Hotty, he's a comedy wrestler for sure, but it still brought the best out of people, you know? Oh yeah, for sure. Like, keep as much as the of the WCW staff as you can to make it seem like nothing really changed. Like, obviously Vince still owns everything, but have it so that the other guys are still running their show, but then it would actually mean something whenever the invasion angle eventually does happen. Because especially in the later years of WCW, it's not exactly the best talent. You know, a lot of people are just sitting on their contracts at home doing nothing, so it's like, you know, we can definitely do better than this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think the talent there or the matches were good after a certain point. That's not to say that there weren't some good matches. There definitely were, but I mean, just the writing and the wrestling, all of it was not very good. And I think if you put somebody that actually understands the business in charge, now, whether you think that's Vince or somebody else, you know, whatever you think would do better for WCW, if you give them that chance and have them prove themselves, I think they could probably give you a really good product. And that's where we just were. And again, you know, we get someone like Sting and have him fight The Undertaker eventually whenever the invasion angle happens. I think that'd be a lot better of a situation. Ba-do-do, ba-do-do. Ba-do-do, ba-do-do. It will never be at the point that WWE is, just because it just doesn't have the budget. Switch in. Yeah, for sure. I think the reality of things for AEW is just that, you know, like TNA, they would have never beaten WWE, but I think any amount of competition will automatically, you know, make things better. To some degree. They really just aren't, though. And the reason why I say that is because there's never a chance that AEW would surpass WWE. Like, it just isn't possible. And yeah, Pro Wrestling Insider, they did, you know, have all those 5-star matches and stuff like that, but the reality of that is, too, it's more of a popularity contest. Dave Meltzer, in particular, is very high on guys like Kenny Omega and such. So, you know, the system is kind of rigged against them, in a way. I just don't see it happening. In all honesty, Nick Khan is not nearly the businessman, nor the wrestling power that Vince was. And as much as people don't like Vince, I think Vince probably is the reason why WWE is as successful as it is. Yeah. I would imagine, like, had things gone well for TNA with their Spike deal, if they didn't try to do the Monday Night War and stuff like that, they'd probably be number 2. And I imagine that's where AEW is. Like, they have 2 shows. Like, they're the closest thing to competition that WWE has. The reason why I don't think that it is competition is because a lot of what AEW does is different from what WWE does. Like, it's just different. Like, it's not a comparable product, unfortunately. And a lot of it, I think, comes down to allowing the wrestlers to pick their own storylines. Even though, you know, a lot of it may not be in the best interest of the fans. Now, I don't watch AEW week to week, nor do I watch WWE week to week. But just broadly, I feel like that would be my summation of the situation. I also think that WWE is a lot more... It's a lot easier to get into as far as, like, pay-per-views are concerned. Like, you don't have to pay $50 for a, you know, for a pay-per-view or, you know, like UFC prices, which they're already trying to get that, so that may change. But as of right now, they're a little bit easier to be able to get into if you want to do, like, watch, you know, the blow-off matches at the pay-per-view, stuff like that. But I think companies like TNA and AEW are, like, vital in just even giving WWE stars a break. It's kind of like, how can I, you know, how can I miss you if you won't go away? You know what I mean? That's a lot to go, man. I personally don't see it ever happening, but if I'm wrong, then that's all for the better of the business, if I'm being honest. So yeah, absolutely. Oh, I didn't get poison off that. Okay, cool. Like, I will happily be proven wrong on that. I feel like that's another really good thing that WWE has over AEW. Just their merchandising opportunities. They're just so much better at, not necessarily reading the fans, but reading the younger fans. Because it's the younger fans that drive in that sales revenue. Like, obviously, the older fans will buy the more expensive things, but, you know, if you buy one title belt or, you know, 5,000 t-shirts or, you know, hats or whatever. So I'm thinking it's definitely comparable, but for the most part, I think WWE just does much more when it comes to sales. Yeah, and I imagine that's true for a lot of different superstars as well, not even just MJF. Like, that's what I mean by saying, like in a great example, like, I want Jeff to be a world champion. He is never touching that belt in WWE, ever. It's not happening again. As much as I would like to have it happen, it's not going to happen again. Where it could happen, though, is TNA. Now, I know that it seems just more like a retirement tour for him and Matt is what it's actually going to happen, but if it's going to happen anywhere, it's going to happen in probably TNA. And I'm fine with that. So, the other companies not only give people more opportunities to win a title, but just more exposure, even, too. So, even if none of the other companies were to ever get as big as AEW, or as WWE, there are still benefits to having those smaller companies just so that they can have more time practicing their craft and also just getting more opportunities. But do you think, Cryptic, that it's probably better that there are other... Yeah, probably. I would see TNA getting bought out. But do you think it would be better for more integration, I guess? Meaning, not necessarily, I'm trying to figure out how I want to ask this, because the way that, like, Joe Hendry went into WWE, you know, at WrestleMania, that was cool. But he was obviously going to lose. Like, there was no doubt in the matter of him for sure going to be losing. And that's not really fair. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a balancing act of figuring out not only what is going to be good for the superstars, but also what is going to be good for both companies. Because, you know, Joe, he was happy to just be there. But that doesn't exactly make TNA look good to have their top champion be basically foddered on by Randy. Let's bite at least. We'll get rid of Scratch. Yeah. But I just meant in general, like, do you think that... How would you want it to be seen? Because obviously WWE has to make money off of their partnerships. Oh, Swords Dance. Give her a win. But obviously it doesn't make sense for, you know, in any given situation for one superstar to lose over the other, you know? So if we have a TNA star, or let's just say AEW star, you know, he fights somebody at WrestleMania, 9 times out of 10, we're expecting the AEW star to lose. So, like, how would you do it in a way that was fair for both parties? Because I personally would love to see, like, a... I would love to see a situation where, whether it's the AEW World Champion or maybe, you know, TNA World Champion, whatever, just completely dominate the WWE Champion and have him have the title for, like, a couple of months or whatever, just to see how that would go. Because, like, I feel like there's a way to do it in which, like, actually makes sense. Alright, 1 second here. Alright. Yeah, I agree. Man, Absol is just not nearly as strong as I needed it to be. Imagine just biting into a piece of metal. That would be pretty interesting. I don't know how it would go, though. Because it seems so blatant that, you know, they're WWE, like, pilled for CM Punk. And I don't know how it would go. God forbid Punk gets injured again. Oh my god, come on. There we go. Okay, I think that's everything. We'll grab this TM up here, and that should be it. Who would you have going over? Ah, shit. Luckily, you can't poison us. You think so? I'd like to see it. I just don't know if the fans would want to see Punk or MJF win more. Like, I'm struggling with that personally myself. That'd be a hell of a retirement match for Punk, though. Oh my god, I got poisoned. I feel like when he says that, it almost reduces his character. Because, like, that just means immediately, in the minds at least of WWE, and possibly even subconsciously the fans are thinking, well, what, you just weren't good enough for WWE? Why do we care about what you want or what you think, and, you know, stuff like that. Like, obviously, you know, he's really good, both on the mic and in the ring, but, like, people are calling him Discount Miz and everything like that. It's just like, what do you gain from saying that? You know what I mean? I guess other than heat, right? Let's just go ahead and fight on the people. This is Saffron. Do we already have a Saffron encounter? I don't know if we do or not. Let's check the box. Honestly, I got chills just thinking about how cool that match would be. Alright, all the death boxes, not Saffron. Viridian, Palette. Just have to work with me here for a little bit, guys. Okay. So I don't think so. Yeah, true. I think I already have you. Oh, whatever. Sorry, I'm like hardcore trying to focus on this. There we go. Okay. Oh, we totally have Machamp already, don't we? Shit. Oh, no, we don't. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Okay. I like that. Or, honestly, they could just do a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing where they just have one match. I think that would actually work. Because I doubt that they would give the match at SummerSlam. Or, sorry, I doubt he would drop the belt at WrestleMania. But I think a SummerSlam match probably would do really well. I gotta keep an eye on the time as well. Oh, over there. 1 second. Just blew you guys' eardrums out. I apologize. Left my phone all the way on the other couch, or on the couch over there. Okay, we still got time. Alright. The only problem is with having MJF win the title is that since he is the heel in this situation, we would need a babyface from WWE to come and take it back. Now, I think it would still do great business for either company, but eventually AEW kind of would look like the bad guy. Maybe have Tony Khan in the background, like, be like, we don't condone the actions of MJF, you know, depending on how bad he gets, obviously, but I could definitely see a world where this sells a lot, actually. Actually, let me get the Psychic TM. Oh, I was saying it would be it'd be Punk beating him at WrestleMania, and then MJF winning at SummerSlam. Because I think in an MJF versus Punk situation, obviously anything can happen for who would be babyface and who would be heel, but I think it's more likely that MJF would probably play as the heel. Yeah, that could work. One of those situations where I really don't know how it would go, but I'm really interested to see how it would go. Their battle would be legendary. Okay, so I need a psychic type and likely a flying type. But if I want it to be Lugia, I'm gonna have to just kind of deal with it, honestly. Oh no. Don't crash. Please, for the love of fuck, don't crash. Okay, let's see. Flying does come first. So probably Zapdos and Lugia. But if it is Lugia, I'm gonna have to level him up. That face. I gotta keep him on. I have to. It's part of the deal. I'll just deposit YouTube for now. That's a sick team. I'm so biased against Kenny Omega, though. Like, I really am. Like, I guess that means I could actively have him fight him, but I don't know. It'd be one of those matches that I just wouldn't feel great about. Wow, Lugia knew fucking nothing, apparently. That might have been a dumb TM to teach. Honestly, get AJ to do it again. Like, just collect as many Bullet Club members as possible. God damn it. That's another great thing about the having a thing set up like that, where you just have all the factions, dude. So many factions. Like, have a triples, not triples, three-man team belt that actually means something. Like, I want it to be possible just to be draped in gold like Ultimo Dragon, you know what I mean? Like, just every belt. Have it be like Triple H's Reign of Terror up in here. How many we got? Any more? Wish there was a faster way to do this, but I only get 10 per. That'll do. I'll give it one more. Gets up to 300. That probably should be fine for the rest of the game. Yeah. Well, because even then, like, if you wanted to do something that ties in with TNA, like, you could do a Fortune reunion and have Bullet Club versus Fortune. Or, you know, any other group, really. But I want group shit to be together. Yeah, Finn could easily take advantage of that, too. Ooh, recovery, hell yeah. Oh man, I didn't mean to go up to 39. God damn it. Whatever. Yeah, that would sell, honestly. I have no reason to fight any of you now. You must die. Bruh. Alright, I suppose we might as well prepare for blue then, while we're doing this. Or what else would we need? Okay, so level 37 electric type we would need. That'll be Zapdos for sure. Already got him. Level 38 fire type. Another electric type. You probably get Pikachu on. Give blue a Thunderstone and then evolve it into Jolteon, maybe. Wouldn't be worth it for Pikachu yet. We'll just use Electabuzz. 35, we don't have to prepare for him. He'll already be leveled up. Alakazam, 35, same thing. Charizard at level 40. We need a water type. Swampert. Miz versus Orange Cassidy, huh? I actually, I don't know why. but I think having Miz fight, or sorry, having Orange Cassidy fight Dominic would actually be pretty funny. I think Dominic would give him a good match. Or even like Darby, maybe. That is learn set his ass. Well, mostly because we're so far leveled up. I'm just trying to see how that would go. Because, like, Orange Cassidy's probably, like, not nearly as good on the mic as Miz. But I could totally see, like, Orange Cassidy messing with him. You know, hands in his pockets, and... I could totally see Miz getting really worked up. That'd be kind of funny. Ow. Ah, damn, I said before it was a squad. That's a squad right there. Holy shit. Just progressively Miz getting more and more angry. The more that I think about it, the more I want to see it. Whatever. But who would be a good manager for him? Like, I'm sure they could make it work, but I'm just wondering who. That would be hilarious. Although I guess it'd be Zack Ryder in there, huh? This is way overpowered for this team. I did not mean to do that. No, it's fine. He threw anyway. That's the thing, though. I could imagine it. I totally could. I kind of want it, honestly. Alright, give me my Pokemon. Lee. Yeah, we'll take Lee. Alright, I gotta start beating people. What is Blue's team? So I need an electric type, which we got. I have Emperos too, I forgot about that. But, okay, so maybe an ice type instead then. Well, maybe not. I think Cloyster's a water stone, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Okay, so he's not quite ready yet. I want to wait a little bit longer to evolve him. But he would be a good option for later on. Okay, so what about Delibird? A little shady penguin action. You learn anything other than present? I'll take anything, homie. Just literally anything. Damn. That sucks. I have a feeling he doesn't learn anything on his own. Like, I'd have to teach him the Ice Beam HM. Okay, how about you? I already know you have an electric move, so we need to get you to 37. Oh, there you go. Tenda bunch. Okay. Got him ready for Pidgeotto, or sorry, Pidgeot. Kurama will be for Execute. Gyarados will be, or sorry, Gyuki, the Zapdos will be for Gyarados. We can put our Dark type back on the team. I mean, probably are gonna have to put up Venusaur for now. Put Aquino back on. $35 and $40 for you. Muddy water, hell yeah. Nice. Okay. Let's do this. Figures with this, I'm actually going to get an ice type now, so. Thunder Punch. Ow. Aha, static. Go out to QQ. And Shockwave. Weak ass Kurama. Ah, you bastard. Brother. 3 in a row? There. Goddamn. He's calming, he's calming. Does not do very much. That's fine. Good bet. God damn. We quad resist and it still hurts. That's a lot. That's pretty intense. Give me thy Lapras. Okay, let's think this through here. Now that that's done, we have a Giovanni fight. That is 1 part Nidoqueen. We might have to get Ashimaru back on the team. might be worth it. Yashimaru. Did you release the jutsu? Okay, so ground type dot deck. Get him to 41. I need a fighting type. $35. No. That's all I have to do. Water type to deal with you. And another ground type, perhaps. Otherwise, we just have Mewtwo deal with it. You gonna learn something, Fampy? Gonna be helpful for once, maybe? Mayhaps? It's evolving, at least. You want to learn any kind of, like... You want to learn some kind of ground-type move, please? That's a rock type move. Get rid of Flail. Goddamn, you suck. Alright. Is there anything else here? No. Alright, fine. Fine, we'll have Swampert deal with both of them. But I don't like it. Donphan, you fucking stink. Okay, so I gotta get him to 41. So we do have one more person to fight. I doubt we'll get to 41 by then, but... get as close as we can. Well, hello there, brother. It's a me. God damn it. Ow. You rat bitch. Alright, whatever. Fine. Okay, so Yakurin will deal with Nidorino and the Rhyhorn. Amayuki will deal with Kangaskhan. Oh yeah, cross chop. We'll get rid of Seismic Toss. And then finally, Marowak will deal with the Nidoqueen. Everyone else is here for moral support. Let's do this. Easy days. Matter of fact, just because I know we can beat him, we'll pull out Venusaur for the Rhyhorn. Easy. God damn. Goodbye. Oh, apparently we already got the Master Ball. Alright. Run away! Alright, let's risk all the way to Sabrina, because let's face it, we're going to beat her, no problem. I just have to get the team set up for her. Let's see here. Right, so, we'll do the first Kadabra. Well, the only Kadabra. For that. Absol, you'll fight the Mr. Mime. Torama. He'll fight the Venomoth. God damn it, come on. There we go, okay. And then Akina will fight the Alakazam. Feeling pretty confident. We got like 10 minutes to do this, so we might as well hurry up. Gotta go fast. Not that fast. There we go. We can put some berry juices on. Ew. Let's do this. Not terrible. That's pretty terrible. But this should kill. Beautiful. Haha, couldn't even confuse me. Die. Well, that didn't help. Crit just bypassed all that nonsense. Now, probably Swords Dancing would have been good here, but that's alright. We don't need it. That's fine. You can call them all you want. You can't touch me. Can't touch it. Yup. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is terrifying. Ah, you bitch. He's at +6. It's insane. Now he is. Oh, now he's recover spamming. I mean, he's got to run out eventually. I can't even roar him out either. That actually did really good damage. This should kill. Almost. There we go. That was stupid. So, just a thing of attrition at that point. But we were able to defeat her. And we're out. Alright, we're definitely going to have to get better healing supplies now. That is all something we can do later on down the line. But that is going to do it for this stream here. Cryptic, Scarlet, thank you guys for hanging out. It looks like a couple of other people are in chat hanging out. But I do appreciate it. You guys are obviously always welcome. Yeah, this is going to be it for me. If you like the stream, please do drop a like. If you're a VOD watcher, leave a comment. Subscribe if you are new. And obviously it is Christmas Eve, so you guys have a very Merry Christmas if you do celebrate it. Otherwise, just have a really good day. But otherwise, this has been Mr. Mikage, and I'm signing out.